Grace and peace to you. This is Dr. Sherwin Bailing. It is a great time to be alive. I just want to take a very short moment just to really impart something into your spirit. And I know it's really going to be a blessing to you and really going to help you in your walk with the Lord. I've been meditating on Matthew chapter 16 for some time, verses 13 all the way to 19. Something just popped out of there that I really just want to share with you. And it's going to really help you in your next level in your walk with the Lord, especially in 2023. And Jesus, as he continues his ministry, he asked his disciples a very important question. And he asked them, so who do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? And his disciples say, well, some say you are John the Baptist. Some say that you are Elijah. Some say that you are Jeremiah. Some say that you are one of the prophets. And immediately Jesus said to them, well, who do you say that I am? And out of the 12, very interesting, only one answers, Simon Peter. And he says, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. Jesus says to him, blessed are you, Simon Bar-Jonah, because flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, but my Father who is in heaven. And because he's revealed this to you, because you got the revelation, he says, and also I say to you, by the way, because of the revelation, upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. Something important over there that we have to pay attention to. The disciples answered, some say you are John the Baptist, Elijah, Jeremiah, this one of the prophets. But when Jesus turns around and asks him, but who do you say that I am? Only one answered. Out of the 12, only one answered. The lesson here is this, is that it becomes a very tricky place when you base your walk with the Lord on the some say. You cannot walk with the Lord based on someone else's experience of God, of who Jesus is. You cannot live your Christian walk or walk your Christian walk and live your Christian life based on someone else's personal testimony. You have to get to a point in your personal walk where you have your own encounter of who Christ is. Your own revelation of who Christ is. Your own personal encounter in your prayer life, in your personal prayer life, through your own time of worship and praise. Because anytime you're walking with the Lord, but it's based on the some say, through somebody else's testimony, through somebody else's experience with the Lord, you're never going to get your own personal encounter with God. You're never going to really get to know who Christ is all by yourself. And only until you get your own personal revelation, because Jesus said to Simon Peter, flesh and blood hasn't revealed this to you. You didn't move with the some say. No, you didn't move with somebody else's personal experience, somebody else's personal testimony. You got to a point, Simon Peter, when I asked the question, but who do you say that I am? You got to a point where you said, I am the Son of the living God. You had your own personal revelation. And my Father has given that to you from heaven. And because of that, Simon Peter, just by the way, upon this rock, I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. The devil can never bulldoze you over and knock you over when you have your own personal encounter of who Jesus is. But you become an easy target when you base your Christian walk on the some say. Listen to me very carefully. You cannot base your walk with the Lord on the some say. You got to get to a place where you get to know who Christ is all by yourself, for yourself, your personal encounter. Move away from the some say to the place where you are the Christ of the living God. Because flesh and blood hasn't revealed this to me. I didn't ride this wave on somebody else's experience. I got to know Christ for myself. And until I get to that point, and when I get to that point, then I can say, upon this rock, he will build his church. On this revelation, on this encounter, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. The devil cannot mess with someone that has a revelation of who Christ is. Move away from the some say and get to a place of your own personal encounter and revelation of who Christ is. Trust me, you become a greater threat to the enemy. God bless you.